Look, if somebody handed me the keys to a criminal defense firm right now, no matter where it was, I know exactly what I'd do in the first 90 days. Not because I'm a genius, because I've seen what works and what doesn't. And I've watched firms waste money on the wrong things while the ones making real money are doing something totally different. Here's the thing, your situation matters. So today, we're breaking this into two paths. If you're starting from absolute zero, or if you've plateaued and can't figure out why growth stopped, this is for you. By the end, you'll know exactly which path you're on and what to do next. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Dave Revere. I'm the founder of Legal Tamer and author of Unlocking New Client Acquisition for Defense Lawyers. We help criminal defense firms grow through better marketing, intake, and follow-up systems. Okay, let's start with starting from zero. You just opened your firm, or you've been open for a while, but you've basically ignored marketing. No systems, no leads, no real process. This is your reset button. Your first 30 days aren't about Facebook ads or TikTok. They're not even about SEO. And you know why? Because those take time and you need revenue now. Now, I'm going to assume that you already know the importance of and have a properly built and structured website in this scenario, because if you don't have that, you don't have a storefront, and you're basically not even in business as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, assuming that, here's what I do first. Local services ads. LSA is the cheat code for criminal defense. Google puts you directly in front of people actively searching for a lawyer right now. They're arrested, they're scared, they're Googling at 2 a.m. And if you show up, they call. The conversion rate is stupid high because the intent is already there. Set up your Google business profile first. And I mean really set it up. Full address, real phone numbers, photos, hours. Don't skip this. Then get LSA running. You're looking at $50 to $300 cost per lead, depending on your market, and a decent close rate of 30 to 40% in this niche. That's a client for maybe $75 to $500, depending on your case value. And for a low ball $2,500 retainer, well, you can do the math. While you're doing that, build your intake process. This is non-negotiable. You need a CRM, and it doesn't have to be fancy. Go high level, HubSpot, whatever. Just pick one. And also understand that MailChimp or Constant Contact, those aren't CRMs. Next, make sure you've got a solid phone script. Write it down, train on it, then train on it again. Most attorneys sound like robots. You don't have to be a salesman, but you need to sound like you've talked to humans before. And you need to create a standard for yourself on speed to response. This is critical, and I can't drive this home enough. I'm talking pick up the phone 100% of the time during business hours and make it a point to call back within 30 minutes after hours. That's it. That's the standard that wins. People losing cases aren't losing them because they're bad at law. They're losing them because someone else answered the phone first. And then set up basic email automation. When someone fills out a form, they should get an immediate response. And when they don't respond in 24 hours, a follow-up should go out. You're not spamming, you're just making sure you're top of mind. By day 30, you should have LSA running, Google Business Profile locked in, intake process documented, phone script ready, and automated follow-ups starting. You're probably getting anywhere from 5 to 15 leads a week at this point. Now we move on to days 31 through 60. You've got LSA working, you know what your intake looks like. Now it's time to add Google search ads. Again, not Facebook, not TikTok, Google, because the person searching criminal defense attorney near me is ready to hire. Start simple. Keywords around your jurisdiction, practice areas, and urgency terms. Things like DUI attorney or felony defense or defense attorney in your city. Run small, maybe $1,000 to $2,000 a month. Track every single click and conversion. Here's where most people fail. They don't actually track. You need to know, where did this client come from? Which ad? Which keyword? How much did it cost? What's the ROI? If you're not tracking that, you're flying blind. This is when you fix your intake leaks. You've got a month of data now. Which leads went cold? Where did they drop off? On the phone call, on the follow-up email, when they went to your website? Find it and then fix it. Maybe your phone script sucks. Maybe your website looks like it's from 2015. Maybe you're taking 24 hours to respond to an inquiry. Fix it one thing at a time. By day 60, you should have LSA and Google Ads both generating leads, a documented intake process that's actually being followed, the leaks patched, and a clear picture of your cost per client. Now we're at days 61 through 90, and now you can think about SEO. So why now? Because SEO is slow. It takes months to work. But by day 61, you've already got cash flow coming in from LSA and Google Ads. SEO is your insurance. It's the thing that keeps working 6, 12, 18 months from now. Don't hire an SEO agency just yet. Start simple. Google Business Profile Optimization, basic on-page SEO on your website, and content. Blog posts around the questions people actually ask. What should I do if I'm arrested for a felony? That kind of stuff. More importantly, automate your follow-up. By now, you've got email automation going. Add SMS. Add a calendar integration so that your staff can book consultation. Add a document you send automatically so prospects can review your fees and process before you even talk. This isn't about being fancy, it's about being faster than everyone else. You're competing on speed and clarity, not on the size of your ad budget. By day 90, you're generating 10 to 30 leads a week across LSA and Google Ads. You're closing between 5 and 10 of them, and you know your numbers. And SEO is quietly working in the background. Now, let's talk about scenario number 2. Maybe you're a firm that's plateaued. This one hurts because you've been doing stuff. You have clients. You might even have some marketing going, but growth stopped, and you don't know why. Your first 30 days in this scenario are a little bit different. You don't spend a dime on new marketing. I know that sounds backwards, but you're about to find out why you're stuck. Pull your data, all of it. How many leads came in last month? About last quarter? Where did they come from? Google Ads, LSA, referrals, your website? What was your close rate on each source? How much did you spend per acquisition? Where did leads go cold? In the initial contact? In the first phone call? After the consultation? Most firms don't actually know this. They have a vague sense, but you need the numbers. Then look at intake. Call yourself. Leave a voicemail. How fast did you get a response? Go through your website. Is it clear what you do and how to hire you? Read your emails. Are they adding value or are they just noise? Talk to your team. Where are they struggling? What's repetitive and broken? What takes forever that should take 5 minutes? This is your real problem. You're not losing to smarter marketing. You're losing to your own broken process. Fix that first, and everything else gets easier. By day 30, you know your lead sources, your close rates, your cost per acquisition, and exactly where you're leaking money. Now it's days 31 through 60, and you have the data. So you're ruthless about it. Whatever's working best, double down on it. If LSA is giving you a 40% close rate and Google Ads is giving you 20%, put more money into LSA. It's simple. Whatever's bleeding money, kill it. You don't owe it your loyalty. The Facebook ad campaign that cost you $3,000 with 0 conversions, stop it. It's done. This is where most people mess up. They keep doing the same things because they're comfortable or because a competitor is doing them. That's not strategy. That's just inertia. Add one new channel, just one. Could be Google search ads. If you don't have them, could be content marketing if your website doesn't rank. Could be a referral partner program if your network is weak. Pick the one that addresses your biggest leak and go all in. Meanwhile, fix your intake for real this time. If people aren't picking up the phone, hire someone to pick it up. If emails aren't getting answered, create templates that save time. If your consultation process is a mess, document it. Make it repeatable. By day 60, you've killed the dead weight, doubled down on what works, added one new channel, and your intake is running like a machine. So now let's look at days 61 through 90. This is where you go from chaos to predictability. Build your SOPs, standard operating procedures. How does a lead get handled? What are the steps? When does it happen? Who's responsible? Write it down, create a loom, or use an SOP SaaS tool. Doesn't have to be beautiful. It has to be clear. Build a dashboard or even a spreadsheet where you can see leads in, conversions, consultations, cases signed, and revenue every week. You can't manage what you don't measure. Automate the rest. email sequences, calendar integrations, and follow-ups. If it's the same thing happening to every lead, it should be automated. Your people should spend time on strategy and relationship, not on sending the same email for the 100th time. By day 90, you have clarity on how your business actually works. You know what's working and what's not. And you know why. You've got a real systems in place, and you're in position to grow because the foundation is solid. Here's what both paths have in common. First, speed to lead wins, period. You don't need better lawyers, you need faster ones. The firm that answers immediately beats the firm that answers in 5 hours, even if the other firm is technically better. In criminal defense, the person gets arrested at night. They search at night. They call then. You have to be there. Second, you don't need more leads. You need to stop wasting the ones you have. I watch firms spend $10,000 a month on ads and close 30% of their leads. And I watch other firms spend $3,000 a month on ads and close 70% of theirs. The difference isn't the ads, it's intake, it's follow-up. It's showing up fast and being clear. Okay, third, marketing works when intake works, not before. You can't ads your way out of a broken process. I've seen it 100 times. Firm spends money on Google ads, gets leads, closes nothing. They think the ads don't work. They do, the ads work. The intake is broken. And fourth, the firms winning right now aren't spending more, they're tracking better. They know their numbers, they know what works, and they cut what doesn't. It's not magical, it's just honest. Next week, I'm going to take you behind the scenes on exactly how to build a criminal defense intake process that actually converts step by step from the first call to the signed retainer. It's one of the highest leverage things you can do for your firm. And most people, they're doing it wrong. Hey, subscribe so you don't miss that one. So here's what I want you to do. Comment below. Tell me, are you starting from zero or are you plateaued? Because I want to help, not with sales pitch, with actual guidance. And if you want to go deeper, if you want to build this out properly and actually hit the numbers I'm talking about, you know where to find me. We work with firms in both situations and we know how to fix it. But either way, you know what to do. You've got the roadmap. So get started and go do it today.